Hi, this is Kaylee Conant. I am presenting a tutorial on Toontastic. Toontastic is a free app made by Google for any iOS or Android device. It will work offline on an iPad, tablet, or Chromebook. There is no login or account needed. You can go to toontastic.com from your laptop to see videos of projects that have already been pre-made and find information out about Toontastic itself. But the program itself will not work from a laptop. Toontastic is an app that can work completely offline, and it's very simple to use. I am demonstrating on an iPad, so this is what it's going to look like when students get in. I think that this app is extremely appropriate for kindergarten through 5th grade, but can be used at the upper grade levels. I do think this can be used for any subject. So for math, you could do story problems with it. For even social emotional learning, you could make social stories. Reading, if you're doing stories on myths and fables and poetry, they can make their own story and then bring it to life in this animation. So with those ideas, let's take a look at what the app really looks like. So again, very simple, push the plus button and it's going to bring you to the first screen. There's 3 different options that they can use. They can talk about short stories, classic stories, or science reports. And you see the different parts underneath there. That's how many parts that are available, and it tells them what to do for each part. So it's very easy for kids to figure out. So we're going to do a short story. You'll see in the short story that there are 3 different pages that they can use. They will talk about the beginning, middle, and end. They can add in new pages if you want. So maybe they need another page to talk about in the middle. They can put that in. They can take out pages. So very simple for them to use. Each screen is going to be a minute-long story that they can add as they go through. So we're going to click on beginning, and you're going to see that it actually reteaches what you've already taught in class. So beginning tells them what it is,
where you introduce the characters and the setting of your story.
So very cool reminder of what beginning is, and it does the same thing on the science one too, tells you what those are. So from here, we're going to pick our setting. There's a ton of different backgrounds that they can use. We can also draw our own, and they can make it if none of those backgrounds work, so they can draw their own on this one. We're going to go back and just pick a setting that has already been used. Let's talk about pirates. Okay, so from here you can add characters. So if you see down at the bottom, there's a bunch of different characters that you can add. You can scroll through. We're just going to go ahead and click the pirate one, but I want to customize it. So I'm going to click the paintbrush underneath his picture, and then I can change his clothes, his skin tone, anything I want to really personalize this story and make it my own. So I'm going to leave it as is. I can also add in my picture in his face, and so that's another way to customize that more. We're going to just go with the one and then go to the next slide. So it's going to show you from here how you would start a story. So I can move him around and make him walk. I can make him talk, act like a pirate, and start my story. So I'm just going to hit start real quick and show you it does a countdown. I'm going to immediately end it. And then it's going to show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so I can edit from here, set the mood, do a whole bunch of different things on it. I'm going to say it's good. So we're going to pretend that I am done with all of those slides. So from here, what we really want to know as teachers is, how is this product going to get to me? So I'm going to hit that finish. They can name their story whatever they want. The director is just going to be me. It's going to take them. It's going to show them their story. And then it will show them the ending credits. We'll close out of that. And this is the slide that we really want. Okay, so I can edit from here. I've made a mistake. I can rechange it. I'm not totally out of the running. I can still do it from there. I can delete it, but the most important button we want as teachers is export. So I'm going to click that, and here it's going to save my story to Photo Library. So in Photo Library, it's going to save it there. Kids can email it to me from there. If you already have accounts set up that they share the Apple ID, it already goes to your iPad anyways. So just a great way for the kids to be able to show some of their writing, some of their math problems, anything they want in an animated way that's fun and easy. Using Toontastic will help students take a simple story or a task and create something new using technologies. Teachers could use this for summative or formative assessments, depending on the area that they're wanting to assess at the time. I think this is an amazing way to show creativity, even showing remembering on Bloom's taxonomy. They can go through all those different levels within that. I hope this tutorial was helpful.